Grand Rising, you guys. It's about 7 a.m. I'm gonna be telling you a story with the backdrop music of the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? I pre-wrote this for my English class, but I wrote this on my phone. So I touched it up a little bit. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get into the mood, get into the emotions and feelings, and connect with the characters. This is my first time doing this. Let's get it. Our story ends adrift in the current of what we know as life, but our tale unfolds in the heart of a marvelous child. The lasting vibrations of a youthful joy ripple throughout the infinite void. It was the first week back to school. The usual juvenile fevers rekindled as former crushes, best friends reconvened and share stories. But this wasn't the case for everyone. For Tevio, this was more. You see, during summer, Tevio's longtime friend and crush, Novell, went to summer camp. They talked occasionally due to the phone privileges that were granted to each of them. They were about 15 and 16 around the time most teens were being granted phone privileges. But as time passed, there was a distance within her energy that escaped even their sight, until one day, just when Tevio had mustered up the courage to ask Novell to be his date to the upcoming annual Autumn Fall Fest, there was Bovio, his ex-best friend, unbeknownst to Bovio, who Tevio knew or assumed rather had a crush on Novell from rumors over the summer. Bovio was known for being passive-aggressive and blatantly manipulative of others' shortcomings, but that wasn't the issue. The issue came when he did just that, and Novell didn't stand up for him. Bovio alluded to him being at the summer camp with Novell without her mentioning it to Tevio. Tevio's heart dropped to his stomach as he looked into Novell's eyes with disappointment, yielding her an opportunity to speak for herself or intervene to cushion his humiliation, but she said nothing. Novell paused, thinking to herself, I know I should say something, but would that be too much of me acknowledging? I know he believes in himself, but his eyes are crying out to me and I don't know what to do. Then in that moment, when he had filtered through his range of emotions, disappointment and disbelief, his sadness settled into bitterness. It's like when you open the door in the winter and the brisk frosty breeze shoots into the room and the warmth drives it out. Tevio laughed it off. There was no talk, no discussion after that. No apology could stand for not standing up for your friend. Tevio began to misplace his feelings for Novell into a desire that would become an image of her, but never the real thing, until Novell did the same for Tevio, and they got lost into the disembodied images of their soul's love and lost themselves in becoming ghosts of themselves to each other. This carried on for weeks with them being disbanded. Bovio didn't anticipate that things would go this deep. He didn't expect his friend to fly into his arms like when they were kids, but he did believe in his best friend and that he could conquer his demons. Bovio yet again confronted his lost friend. He appeared to his house in the efforts of reconciling, and he addressed the elephant in the room with how he felt about him ghosting him. They were arguing up and down the wall until Tovio's father suggested they handle it the old-fashioned way, like best friends used to, and tossed them both boxing gloves and made them go outside. Afterwards, Bovio assured them that if he desired the truth of what really happened at summer camp, he would have to yet again confront another harsh reality and take accountability. He would have to not play it safe anymore and acknowledge how he truly feels about her. They went together, and Tevio told Novell how he truly felt, and she felt the same. They all worked through it together, and then Tevio and Novell made it official. Bovio even went as far as to pay for their first date. The two best friends would go on double dates from there on after. The end.